to perform at its best, top-notch like Mason's body.
Yeah.
Mason gets out of the shower. He doesn't just suck on the tap like Ireland and I. He's also...
What?
I was going to say something, but he's his body's like a rock. It's ready to go.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
The Hard Rock Hotline keeps ringing because we're going to do more sports graffiti.
That's right, on the Hard Rock Casino Hotline. Let's jump out to Mateo in Covina. Mateo, you're on sports graffiti. What are you thinking, man?
All right. So this question is for the gentleman in the room, including Morales. So as we know, whenever you go to the bathroom, you wash your hands in the bathroom.
Yes.
But my question is, do any of you guys wash your hands before you go number one, just because you know where your hands will be touching?
No. Wash your hands before going number one?
What's on my hands that I need to wash them first?
No, I mean that I'm good down.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. Do you wash your hands before you go number one, Mateo?
Yeah, because your hands are touching a sensitive area when you're going number one, so it makes sense to have clean hands. Right, Morales? Am I wrong?
I think that's over clean.
Yeah, that's over clean.
That's too much washing.
I mean, your body has, as long as you have an immune system. Now, some people are compromised.
Sure.
But if you're not immune compromised, you should be fine.
I see our friend Shelly on the line.
Now, should you? Never mind. I was going to ask if you should wash it before you touch other people's things.
No. Exactly. Let's go to Shelly in West LA. I have a feeling I know where she's going with this call. Hi, Shelly. You're on Sports Graffiti. What's up?
Hi, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Shelly.
Okay, LeBron. He's a great player. No doubt about it. One of the top 5 ever. Fine. And once we got Luka, I think he had to be gone. I don't hate him, and I agree with that season ticket holder. Yeah. I don't hate him at all. Great player. Good person, although I hate this outside stuff. The BS he's doing now, it's like, come on already, holding the league hostage, please. But I don't feel we might not be better this year without him, but I don't think we could get better if we kept him. We would be the same old thing over and over because when he's on the court, it's all LeBron.
Right, but let me ask you this. Do you think,
and he did a great job.
Yeah, do you think Laker fans will put up with having to take a step back in order to go forward? So if they don't win 50 games
Real
this
Laker
year,
fans.
Yeah.
Real Laker fans. I will. I recognize the need to do this. I'm still sorry we gave up Brandon Ingram and all those young guys when we had them. I think that could have been a fun team. And who knows what they would have done. So I will definitely be willing to give up a little to move forward.
Okay, there you go. And I think, by the way, we're all going to have to. And, John, I will chime in here and say I am also glad we're moving on from the LeBron era.
I think a lot of people are.
I think it was time. I think it's a good time to move on. I think they've assembled a really strong group around Luka. I do think if they'd run everybody back, we'd wind up in exactly the same spot. Instead, we get this totally new roster.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be interesting. But, John, I agree with you. I think people could be frustrated early in the year as this team gets started and starts figuring stuff out.
Hey, is Morales still in there?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Chris, apparently the stream is down. Why does everyone blame you?
I don't know. Just like they blame Bergie a lot for these things, too.
Like, you have nothing to do with the stream being
Especially
down.
when I'm sitting right here.
I know.
Yeah, no, he's just sitting here, guys. He didn't
Did it
break
go
the stream.
down like the internet went down or the audio went down?
No, it's just not working today.
Oh,
okay.
And so a lot of people are mad, and they're mad at you.
Like our YouTube or the app?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Those bastards in the YouTube room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're the ones.
Tell them to get to stepping in
It
that
was
YouTube
working
room.
on the morning show because I had it on the TV in my office.
I mean, it was working earlier. What happened?
I don't know.
These
It's down.
miscreants.
Yeah. Let's go to Michael in Woodland Hills. Hey, Michael, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's doing, man?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Great.
First, I want to wish LeBron James the best wherever he goes and thank him for the incredible 8 years he put in playing basketball for the Lakers. And for you two guys, I'm very excited about this new upcoming season. We're younger. We're more athletic. Might even see some Showtime in there. I think the Laker fans, the true Laker fans, be very excited about this upcoming season as we're going to see a new regime, new era. I think JJ is going to love this type of team. We might have some ups. We might have some downs, but it is a new era. I think we should go away from the LeBron talk.
What's your name, sir?
That's Michael.
Michael, I want you to say, I'm free. I feel free to be free of LeBron, right?
Who are you, like?
No.
No,
a revival preacher?
Michael's a good fan. He thanked LeBron for
but Michael, you feel happy, relieved, excited that you're free.
Freedom.
Stop putting words into Michael's mouth.
That would have been fine too, John.
I agree.
We're all focusing on LeBron leaving, and we should thank him for the great job he did for the 8 years. But the Laker front office decided not to, offer him, or LeBron decided not to come back. So if LeBron came back, I'd be happy. But I'm excited about the new era. I think it's going to be very exciting to be this young, and I think JJ is going to be excited coaching this team.
Yeah, I agree with Michael. John, I also think I said it on the day we found out LeBron was leaving. Thanks for everything. I mean, I think you should acknowledge.
You're in the minority.
Yeah.
Most people were like Travis. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
You can be thanks for everything and let's move on at the same time.
Of course you can.
And that's where I am.
But I mean, I'm looking like Chris. You're a good example of this.
Yeah, good guy.
Bergman, Morales, Travis, Cappy, Laura, Lindsay, all of them. Get rid of them. Maybe not Lindsay. I didn't hear what
not Lindsay.
Lindsay's a LeBron apologist.
Lindsay doesn't know what to do now that LeBron is gone.
But all those other people, Laura, Morales, Bergman, Travis, Cappy, all like literally gleeful that LeBron wasn't coming back.
I think you're really bothered by the Travis one for some reason.
Yeah, the Travis one.
Travis is the one that I'm most surprised by.
Okay.
I love Travis. Travis is the guy at the station that's the closest to me, but I'm shocked he said, don't let the door hit you on the way out to LeBron.
Yeah, to LeBron James.
I mean, I expected out of Bergman and
shameful.
Morales.
It's shameful.
But I was stunned that Travis said that.
Our friend Perry from Bakersfield's online. Perry, what's happening, man?
Hey, guys. I'm going to throw my 2 cents in on the LeBron hate versus more of the fatigue. But I first want to say that Hard Rock Casino, when you guys came there, I've come maybe 3 or 4 times since then. I love that place. So clean. They're so nice to you when you come in. So I'm glad you guys have them.
Yeah, they're great. It's a beautiful spot. We love being out there.
So beautiful. Hey, so for the LeBron, I think like anyone, after we won the championship, I mean, it was so amazing. I love the Lakers. We're on top of the world. After that, we just teetered on that, trying to get the play in. We're getting swept. And it was more Anthony. We really did not like Anthony because he was never available, was never there, was never LeBron. But at the end of the day, when we got Luka, the change had to happen. The league is so young. And so I love the new young team only because I trust the new ownership. Before, we would have just kept firing coaches and we would have eliminated each player each year. I think right now we got 3 or 4 years with the youngsters, and that's why I'm excited about the Lakers. And I do want to make my prediction. I'm going to say 60 wins, and I'll tell you why.
Nice job. Nice job.
And I'll tell you why. Because if you look at all the teams that do get 60 and 62, it's the youngsters. The veterans don't want that. They're going to be trying to get into the 50 and try to stay in that 4 or 5 spot. This youngster team is going out there, and we're going 60 wins. Count it.
Wow. Okay, I like Perry. Bold prediction. One last call. The one, John, that we always go to as soon as we see it on the screen. John is wrong. Let's go to Albert in Rancho Cucamonga. Albert, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up?
What am I wrong about, Albert?
You're wrong about Pitchfork being out. If the Lakers don't, if they have less wins than last year, the only ones that are going to have pitchforks is maybe you or Sedano and see, like, oh, I told you so. This is what you guys get without LeBron. I think real Laker fans believe in the new management, and we're excited and we're willing to take one step back, just like Shelly said, to take a couple forward, hopefully with younger and new talent.
Okay.
I hope that's true, but I think Mace is right. I think the minute they go through a tough stretch, the pitchforks are coming out.
Yeah. They come out, let's say they start the year 2-5. Pitchforks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Momo's here now.
Hey,
yeah.
what's up?
Pitchforks?
Hi, Momo.
Hey, John. How are you?
Excellent. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. You as well. You were the week
that's
before
right.
me.
Yeah, everybody had their birthday. So
did you not reach out to Momo? I texted Momo.
I did.
Birthday.
Yeah.
I
did.
did.
I did.
I think all three of you did.
I texted
Okay.
Ireland and Momo.
Just saying.
Keep
You know,
track.
I just want to make sure it's on the record.
Because I get that email every day from Steffa
How
about
many times
whose birthday
does
it
Steffa
is.
save us?
Yeah.
Like,
Totally.
Really does.
Yeah, like,
She's the best.
I mean, Momo's in my calendar anyway, so I'm just saying.
If Steffa was available, I'd be interested.
What happens when you forget a friend's birthday? I forgot one of my friends'
Bad news.
birthday. But then how quickly do you I've already realized I forgot it. And then should I just be like, should I say something? Should we just
say,
move
I'm
on?
Sorry, I missed your birthday.
My bad.
Yeah, absolutely. You should say.
Momo,
Unless you want things to be weird.
we just threw out there let's say they come out of the box 2-5. Were people griping, complaining, saying,
100%,
yeah. See, I agree.
See, listen, LeBron was a good shield for everybody last year because if it went wrong, it was his fault.
Right.
It very rarely is that. Usually it's anybody but LeBron's fault because LeBron is perfect. This is whenever you play with that's what Russell Westbrook found out.
Yeah.
Right? You play with LeBron and things don't go well, it's your fault.
So you're saying LeBron was like a meat shield, and who's going to be the meat shield
right.
now?
No, now it's Luka's team.
Now it's Luka.
It's on Luka.
Yeah.
You know, this is the role. You want to be the face of the franchise? That's what comes with it.
Yep.
Have fun. Enjoy.
Interesting. Yeah. All right. Coming up next, Dr. Clapper is going to be here.
Okay.
And Momo is going to hang out with us for a little while. The Hard Rock Hotline is brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Experience gaming, dining, and live entertainment at the easiest drive from downtown L.A. Beautiful spot. Got to be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Coming up next for you, Dr. Clapper. How are you? Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
If I'm Derek Carr, and I want to win a Super Bowl before I'm done.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
How about this? You look at Stafford's record, you look at how Stafford plays and the amount of time that he misses, which is very, very minimal, and you say, hey, look, if you're the Rams and you don't have what you call a viable backup quarterback, why would you not at least knock on the door of Derek Carr? Now you've got a 34-year-old veteran quarterback who started probably a couple hundred games in his career. And now, Ty Simpson, you're our third-string quarterback, and Stetson Bennett, in theory, could be the odd man out. But if backup quarterback is a critical position for the Rams because of Stafford's age and injury history, then getting a real backup quarterback, someone with real experience, might be on the Rams' radar.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
1:30 on a live imaging Tuesday. Mason and Ireland, the biggest show on the radio. Is it that time? Is it clapping time?
It is clapping time.
You watch, and you hear the Weekend Warriors show Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. presented by Cedars-Sinai. The one and only Dr. Robert Clapper joins us on the Hard Rock Hotline right now.
Clap on. How are you, Doc?
All right. Welcome back, Steve Mason.
Thank you very much, Doc.
It's great.
Appreciate
It's great to have you, Dr. Clapper. And I want to jump right in on this Will Smith thing. Will Smith has not played since June 5th. It's a neck thing. You've talked in briefly about it in the past. Mason, of course, had a neck thing, Dr. Clapper, that you helped him with. I'm just starting to think that this is not the oh, he'll be fine and be back and ready for the playoffs injury that everybody thinks it is. He's now missed a month and a half, and they're saying he's going to be out for at least another month. Are you as worried about Will Smith's neck as I am?
Yes. I'm not only worried about it in terms of when he's going to come back, but certain injuries that we have to deal with resolve, and they're never going to be a problem anymore. Edmund's ankle, it's fixed. He ain't going to be a problem. Walter Kessler's shoulder is not going to be a problem anymore. But some injuries, they will be things to think about long term, and that's what I'm thinking about Will Smith's herniated disc in his neck.
Here's what Dave said. He said, we felt that if he's inactive, it gives a good chance to get all the inflammation out, the soreness out, the pain, increased flexibility, all of it. Then he has a fighting chance to work his way back. Trying to do everything, even at a lesser dosage, just wasn't feasible. The Dodgers are always so cagey about injuries. It's hard to know exactly what's going on. We don't know exactly what the neck thing is. Is it a disc thing? Is it I don't know, Doc.
It is. Here's a clap revision for you.
Yep.
It is a jelly donut which is the disc that lives. I talk about the stack of Oreo cookies is your neck. The cookies, the bone, the cream filling is the disc. Well, now I want you to think of the cream filling more as a jelly donut. And what Will Smith has is you squeeze the jelly donut, and now some of the jelly starts to come out of the donut, and sitting right next to that is the nerve, millimeters away, which irritates the nerve, causes spasm in the muscle, and a radiating aching pain that's there 24/7, radiating into your shoulder. The problem is, how do you get the jelly back into the donut?
Right.
Now, he's not having surgery, but you're going to wait for this to resorb and break down. Look out. This is going to take a while. And here's the key question. Can you, now that it's been injured, worry about it happening again? And the answer is yes. So this is not a fun one.
Dr. Clapper, Shohei, they've decided not to pitch him. He was supposed to pitch tomorrow. They're going to shut him down indefinitely because they want that knee to recover. And it got me to thinking, all right, the knee, and he's pushing off of that knee, so I understand it. But why would a knee be more affected by pitching than hitting? Or does it depend what the specific knee injury is?
As our wonderful expert on everything basketball, both you and Ramona in the show today, you can really talk about legs that you leap with, the leading leg to get a rebound, to fly in the air, versus legs that you land on. There's a dominance, but there's also a preferred leg to land on. So it's fascinating because when you have a right-handed pitcher, which leg do you plant? Which leg do you pivot? When you have, a hitter, which leg are you pushing off from? His left knee has enough irritation that his body is filling it with fluid. It's inflamed. If he is able to modify, as he talks about, change his mechanics. So here's another clap revision. He has essentially a pothole in the road. Can you use the steering wheel to drive away from that pothole and not have a bump on your ride home from work? Mm-hmm. You can use the steering wheel to change the route of the car. If you change your mechanics, you won't rub on that hot spot anymore of that exposed cartilage, then you won't get swelling. Can he modify his mechanics when he ultimately goes to pitch again? That'll be the key question. But you don't really engage the pothole at all when you're hitting.
Yeah, by the way, this is his landing leg when he pitches.
It's his left leg, right?
Yeah, left leg, so it's his landing leg.
But hitting-wise, that would be his back foot.
His back foot.
Right.
But it doesn't seem to, he's out there every night hitting. But pitching,
but
he's been
I feel like you generate a lot of force from your back foot.
Sure you do. But he's hitting well.
It's his left knee. If it's his left knee. So if he's pitching righty, then that's the lead foot that he's rotating on.
I'm talking about hitting, though, where he's hitting lefty.
But hitting is it's his back knee when he's hitting.
It's his back knee, yes, correct.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, pitch him a little bit down the stretch. Get him 4 innings once a week or 5 innings once a week, and keep him tuned up. But I need him as a hitter more than I need him as a pitcher.
100%.
The fact that he can do one thing and not another thing tells you it's location of the damage in his knee, probably behind his kneecap. And if he can figure out, and nobody's better than him, how to not stress that area, like Dodger fans don't have to get depressed. This isn't the end of Shohei Ohtani by any means. He'll be able to do a workaround, no problem.
Let me ask you about Matisse Thybulle, who just signed with the Lakers yesterday. Good point of attack defender. Last year, he had left thumb UCL surgery. What is that?
So go ahead and look at your hand right now. Look at your thumb and spread your thumb from your index finger, opening up your hand, and then pretend you're going to be holding a hammer. You're going to grab something hard. That contact between your thumb and your index, what's known as a power grip, is that ligament on the inside of your thumb is the ulnar collateral ligament of the thumb. Chris Paul tore it. Mike Trout tore it. Drew Brees tore it. And the name for it in orthopedics is an old name. It's called a gamekeeper's thumb, because a gamekeeper was someone who killed chickens for a living by breaking their neck. And over and over again, they would snap the chicken, and they eventually tore that ligament. Skiers get it all the time also, holding the ski pole. We are very, very good at fixing that ligament. So Matisse, which, by the way, I love his last name because he's named after the French painter, because his family is part Haitian. Love that. He's not going to have a problem with his left thumb going forward at all.
Okay, last thing for you. This is on my list, and I always read exactly what's on my page. Clapper has a story about Mace at the ESPYs.
Yes. So remember, this is just because the ESPYs just happened.
Yes.
Ramona was there. So I'll try not to have a HIPAA violation, but I got to know very well Bob Iger.
Oh.
And I got to know him so well. I'm from Far Rockaway. He's from Oceanside.
And we should tell people, Dr. Clapper,
that
we should tell people that Bob Iger is the president and CEO of Disney.
Former, just retired.
Yeah, that's true. He retired 2 months ago.
But he was still the president, John, when this happened.
Okay.
And I got to know him very, very well. A lot of chatting, a lot of time together. And the Mason and Ireland show decided that they would send their producer at the time, Dave Singer, to embarrass him or whatever on the red carpet. That day, you heard that Bob Iger was going to be at the ESPYs. And so poor Dave Singer, once again with a microphone, goes to interview Bob Iger, the big boss. And he goes to meet him thinking that Bob Iger is going to know what the Mason and Ireland show is and ESPN radio here in L.A. Remember this? And he goes, I'm Dave Singer. I'm from Mason and Ireland. And he looks at him and goes, ESPN L.A. And Bob Iger says, isn't that where Dr. Clapper works?
Oh! Oh, how great is that?
That is classic.
That's pretty good.
You and Bob Iger, wow. You move in powerful circles, Doc.
Listen, I'm on your show. I'm in powerful circles.
There you go.
There you go.
Doc, it's great hearing from you. As always, don't forget Weekend Warrior Show every Saturday morning, 7 a.m. We appreciate your time as always, Doc, and we'll be listening on Saturday.
Okay, can't wait. Love you guys.
Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, he is. I'll tell you what. He is. You told the story yesterday to me.
Yeah.
That he showed up.
Oh, my God. Yeah. He was when I had my back issue, I had to have surgery in 2021, and he made sure I got to the right doctor. And then he asked me, when's your surgery? I'm going to stop by. And he actually stopped by to make sure I was okay.
Yeah, he is so cool. Such a great guy.
He's busy.
Yeah.
I remember one time Michael needed, I can't remember if it was a hip replacement or a knee replacement. He needed one or the other. I think it was his hip.
Yeah, it was his hip.
And we're on the radio one day, and I said, well, you should go get an opinion from Dr. Clapper. And Michael says on the air, wait a minute, Dr. Clapper is a real doctor? And I went, Michael, he's an orthopedic surgeon at Cedars-Sinai.
He's really good.
He's one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
I go, he operated on Wilt Chamberlain. I go, he's done, and he goes, do you think he could do my hip? I go, of course he could do your hip. I said, the first thing is you have to recognize that he's an actual doctor.
Yeah.
And Michael goes, I never knew that. So he calls Clapper, and Clapper ends up doing Michael's hip.
Wow. Yes, Clapper is a hip and shoulder guy.
Okay.
He does hips and shoulders, and then for spine, who did your?
Oh, Patrick Johnson.
Yeah,
he's at. He was amazing.
Yeah, they're
at
great.
Cedars. Yeah.
Once you're in Dr. Clapper's hands, you know everything.
Yeah, you get in his orbit, and you're going to get taken care of.
All right, so Momo's going to tell us exactly where LeBron is going next. Mason,
She
Ireland,
doesn't know.
7:10. She knows. She's got a look on her face like, oh.
I was more confident yesterday.
Yeah,
I bet.
We'll do it coming up
you were.
next. Mason, Ireland, 7:10 ESPN.
Hey, Globe Life is one of our new partners here at ESPN LA, and let me just put it simply. The best protection is the kind you set up long before you ever need it. That's life insurance. The quiet protection standing between your family and the unexpected. Globe Life goes back more than 125 years. Today, they issue more life insurance policies than any other company in the country. Coverage you can apply for in minutes, online or with an agent. You can build your family's defense at the Globe Life Insurance website, globelifeinsurance.com. That's globelifeinsurance.com. Globe Life, the official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
I don't know what I would do if somebody bowed to me. What's
back?
up? And bowed.
I mean, it's like the human instinct is just bow back, right? Like, if you come at me like this, I'm going to shake your hand. If you come in with a fist, I'm going to fist bump you. If you come in with a bow, I'm going to bow.
I think the first thing I would do is grab my wallet.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Harry Douglas here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of that guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's delicious, portable, zero sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on the summer with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com and on Amazon.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's insurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close annual lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due on signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. There's no security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
Do you owe back taxes or have unfiled tax returns? The IRS won't quit until they get your money. Here's great news, fresh from those in the know. Major changes have happened at the IRS. If you owe more than $10,000, you may be eligible for a 99% reduction of what you owe. Haven't filed a return for a while? Their happy clients are talking.
The IRS was going to levy my bank account, but Guardian was able to prevent that and fix all my IRS issues. Thanks again, Guardian Tax.
Need relief from crushing tax debt? The IRS now has special programs. Guardian Tax knows all about them. Personal or business, this is the fresh new break you've been hoping for.
We aren't the company you call when you need a hug because you're scared of the IRS. Guardian Tax is the company that wins when you need it most.
Guardian Tax Service is really great to work with. They really help me out. I'd recommend them highly.
Call now for a free confidential consultation. 800-505-4169. 800-505-4169. 800-505-4169.
Oh, yes. 145 on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. You know why we played this song, right? Because we got freedom from LeBron.
Oh, God.
No more
man.
will
That
we
ain't
be
right.
held hostage. by this self-indulged old man that's going to need a wheelchair to get up and down the court.
Chris
All right, so,
Morales
hey, by the
speaks
way-
for only Chris Morales.
Yeah, and how soon, Mace, before Morales starts calling for the pitchforks if the Lakers start 0-5?
No, because I'm going to be rooting for
What if they start? What if they start 2-5?
So what? Who
Would
cares?
you be upset?
No.
What if they start 7-10?
Who
7-10?
cares? Again.
What do you mean? You don't want the team to be successful? You don't want the
I
team
want
to
them
be a playoff team? You don't.
Aren't we just worried about the playoffs at the end of the day?
Well, I mean,
as long as they make it.
I think we want to be in the 6th seed. A 6th seed or
Okay.
better is what you want to be.
Okay.
You think they're a 6th seed
How
or
many
better?
years were they a 6 seed or better with LeBron?
Oh, last year.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. How many years, John?
Year
Six
before
or
that,
better?
they were the third
not-
seed.
How many years were they not?
Probably
The two-
in his 8 years, probably half the time.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
four times.
They had the best record in the West in 2020.
Yep.
21, I think they were. What were they, John? They lost.
Third, I
in the-
think.
Third, is that right?
Yeah, and then they lost to Phoenix
Yeah.
because Anthony
A.
Davis
Davis.
got hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty
yeah,
up there.
I mean,
All right, but
so
Momo,
where's it going?
I got a question for
Go
you.
for it.
Mason said
Yeah.
that he's all on LeBron to Miami because you are.
You're
his
my
source.
source.
Yeah.
You're my source.
True.
Now
That's what I think right now, but it's just
Yeah.
what I think.
But me too. I think he's going to Philadelphia because I think that's his best chance to win. Emily and Brian both think he's going to Cleveland. Does
No, I
anybody-
said Warriors.
Yeah,
I said
I'm
Cleveland.
sorry,
I
Em.
said Cleveland.
M said Warriors.
Great. So it's Morales and Brian both think Cleveland. Ramon, this is my question. Does anybody really know?
No.
Are we all just speculating?
Everyone's guessing. I literally am on the phone with the teams that we're all talking about, and I check in with everybody each day, and I figure at one point, people will stop. One group will stop answering, and that's the team that it's going to be.
Good. Wow.
Do you know what I
That's-
mean?
Yeah. That's
like
brilliant.
whoever
So you're
stops
calling
answering-
everybody, and
I
whoever
try to call
stops
each
talking
team
to you.
or so, like every day or two, check in. What do you know? And usually they answer the phone real quick.
Yeah.
Which means nobody knows anything.
Did
They
you-
want to know if I know something. Like
Did the Riley interview on Levitard tip you towards
No.
maybe no?
No, it was something else. There
Something
was
else.
a few other things.
Yeah,
A
see,
few
John,
other things.
my source says
Behind the scenes kind of stuff.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Let's see how I can frame this.
Okay.
At the beginning, all of us thought he was going to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because this is the storybook ending. It's the
Right.
It's the
it
third
makes
time
the most
through.
sense. Yep.
And also it's the one where nobody's upset. Like nobody's
Right.
upset if you go to Cleveland again.
Right.
Yep.
Nobody's upset.
It's like, oh, I get
Yeah.
it. He went home.
Yeah,
He finished
cool.
his
Way to
career.
go.
Yeah.
But it hasn't happened yet. So why hasn't it happened? If it was Cleveland, it should have already been done. You've had a long time to think about it. In the story that I wrote, I don't know, it sounds like 2 weeks ago at least.
Right.
When he said when he was leaving the league, maybe it was 3 weeks ago. I don't know. It feels like a long time ago that I wrote that. He had told Rich Paul weeks before the Lakers even called that he had already decided he was not coming back to the Lakers.
Right.
So he's had, let's just say, at least a month, maybe 6 weeks to be thinking about where do I want to play next.
Yeah. What's the whole?
All the information is on the table, unless he's waiting for one of these teams to make a trade. So I've had speculatory theories thrown at me. Maybe he's waiting for Cleveland to go get Kyrie Irving. Maybe he's waiting for the Warriors to get Anthony Davis. If that's the case, wouldn't there be pressure being exerted on those
Right.
things? Rich Paul certainly knows how to apply pressure, and that's not what's happening. That Dave McMenamin was on our show today, and he said he's not waiting on anybody to make a trade. There's no transaction out there. So I'll tell you what made me think it was trending towards Miami. I mean, this is my opinion. Okay, I want to report this like source.
Aggregate Momo.
Go ahead, Momo.
You are just the worst.
That was an odd effect on that.
It is, yeah.
It was very full, very spacious.
Yes, it was.
It's not just look. Riley did the press conference with Giannis. He did the interview with LeBatard. But it's more about if you're LeBron going to year 24, what are you looking for? You're looking for a place where culture is established. Do you want to? You have a choice? Do you want to go to a place where you have to teach guys how to win? That's a first kind of level decision, and that would be Cleveland or Philly. You have to teach those teams how to win. You're the culture setter there.
Yep.
That's a lot of work. He's done that before. He's certainly able to set culture, but is that something he feels like doing at age 42?
Right.
If he doesn't, then if he wants to go to a place where culture is established, then that's Golden State or Miami.
Yeah.
And in Miami, he knows Spo. He knows what he's getting.
Right. So she's leaning Miami, John.
All right, Momo, I want to ask you about Kuminga. Explain to me why Atlanta would sign and trade him. What's in it?
Literally
for
just
the
for
Hawks?
some assets. Like there's no incentive for the Hawks to help him. They've already decided.
That's what I was thinking.
The only incentive is if they get something back in return. But to sign and trade him, they're going to have to take back a player.
Right.
So if he
Why
wants
would
to
they do that? They just traded for Lou Dort. And,
okay. I could come up with a scenario. All right. Okay. If you're Milwaukee, who I've also thought of as a good team for Kuminga, because they're a team that's like looking for offense or they're looking for talent. What if you like one of the younger Bucks players, or you like? I don't know why they would want Gary Trent Jr. after that contract.
After the whole thing,
yeah. That's a problematic contract. But let's just say that there's maybe Miami and Milwaukee now has draft capital. What if they give them 2 second-round picks or something, or what if they get something out of it?
Just something.
It's literally the salary doesn't bother them that much. Maybe they like the player they get back. Maybe they just like the draft capital, or maybe there's a team out there that has a trade exception,
right?
That they could do the sign and trade into that exception.
Are the Lakers still in this for Kuminga, or is he off the board?
I think they're kind of only in it if Atlanta would be interested in like Dalton Connect or Vanderbilt.
Let's do it.
Well, why would Atlanta do that?
I don't know. But
that was the original reason for my question. Why would the Hawks help Kuminga or the Lakers?
What if he included 2 second-round picks?
Well, do they even have those?
Yeah, they have two second-round picks.
The cupboard is fairly bare.
Yeah, the last two assets are 2 second-round picks.
It's just not. They just don't have that much to work with. And I don't really see the Kuminga thing for the Lakers. I see the appeal of it. I just don't think he fits what they're trying to do. Yes, the talent, if you can get him on a minimum, that makes total sense. However, this is a guy who wants to be the man. He wants to prove his worth in this league, that he can lead a team. The Lakers have like 4 guys that are better than him. He's not going to be the man. It's going to be the same problem as it was in Golden State.
Right. All right, let's pivot over to the latest on Kawhi, Toronto, Ballmer, trees, aspiration. Where are we?
All the things. Very, very interesting story right now because this trade has been, and the NBA doesn't, I should not portray it as the NBA is holding it up. They're not holding it up. They just simply clarified for the Raptors that if we approve this deal, we can approve the deal, but you have to assume the risk now of Kawhi's contract being voided or something like that. And if you ask them the question, is that risk 0? Is it 5%? Is it 10%? They cannot give you an answer. And I'm sure there's 40 NBA lawyers that are like, we can't tell you what the risk is.
Right.
We could just tell you have to assume it. And so I like, they're not blocking the trade, but it's on hold.
But
which has now created a time frame.
But if he's I mean, I've heard this void the last year of the contract thing floating around. I mean, how do you trade somebody without a contract?
You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, like if for some, well, you could. I mean, then the Raptors would be just giving up all these assets for what they'd want to do is they'd want to renegotiate the trade,
right?
Or they just want to kill the trade. I actually think the Clippers would be fine having Kawhi back. If the Raptors back out of this, I think Clippers are absolutely fine having Kawhi back on the team and playing out the last year of his deal.
But what happens to the Clippers? Anything?
Oh, there's going to be a process now. So this is what I've heard just in talking to folks around the league. Okay, this situation with Kawhi has now created a bit of a time frame. I think the Raptors are owed. I mean, I think they would like to have a decision before the season, so that this trade can, have some information, some clarity. It really should happen in August.
It's got to come down
fast, right? It's got to come down, right? But there's a whole process. So, as far as I know, the report has not been completed yet. The people investigating this are still investigating. They haven't submitted anything yet to the NBA. And once they finally submit a final report, then Adam Silver has to review it. Then the Clippers get a chance to respond. And that process could take quite a while for them to respond to any allegations.
So wait a second.
This is a long process.
Are you suggesting that we may not know by the start of the season?
I mean, it's just John, you know how things work in
right. And Kawhi's just going to dangle there while they wait?
And the trade stays blocked?
Well, or then you have to just make a decision. Do you want to move forward and assume the risk, or do you want to just back out of the trade?
This is a big piece for Toronto.
Big piece. But Brandon Ingram can go back, and Grady Dick can go back, and keep their draft picks. Like everything could just go back.
Yes.
Just out there swinging, dangling trees.
Yep.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Nope.
Baiting me over there, Morales. But like, I think this is just think about what has to happen. They have to finish the report. They have to stop investigating. They have to present it to the Clippers. They have to listen to the back and forth with the Clippers and their lawyers. Then Adam Silver has to make a recommendation or a ruling. And then there's a lot of discussion amongst other teams. Are we just going to get a ruling or are we going to get a copy of the report?
Oh.
That's a big thing that has to be decided still.
Yeah.
And I think for transparency's sake, a lot of teams want to see that report.
Sure.
A lot of other folks in the NBA. But is that fair to the Clippers to do the report and air everyone's laundry out? There's just a lot of stuff that still has to happen.
So the timetable is just undecided.
Unclear. In limbo.
Yeah.
But look, what happens is it can be very complicated or it can be very simple. If they don't get this done and Toronto just backs out of the trade, everything goes back to the way it was. Kawhi's still on the Clippers. He doesn't have an extension. He has to play out the last year of his deal. They don't have Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick and the two first stay in Toronto. That's it.
Let me ask you a hypothetical. So if they do void Kawhi's contract, then he's a free agent. He can sign anywhere?
I think that's unclear still.
Okay.
Would they void the contract or would there be now Kawhi, I assume has some kind of extension worked out in Toronto or at least discussed or somewhat agreed upon. That's why he wanted to go there.
Sure.
So that's costing him future money too.
Yeah, it's
really there's a lot of layers.
And I was
to
thinking,
this.
Momo, if they suspend him for 20 games, he takes 20 games a year off anyway. That's really
that's
not
true.
Even
That's just load
Is
management.
it paid or not paid though?
Yeah, that's
not paid.
Not
But I mean,
paid.
he's made a lot of money.
Yeah,
he's okay.
Yeah, look, it's a really
I'm more
weird
interested
situation.
in what they do to the Clippers.
Yeah,
that's the
but,
part of
but
it.
like,
I'm
by the way,
interested
the Clippers, somebody has to pay that $28 million back, right?
What 20? Oh, he never got that much. Okay, the
So
contract
you think
called
Pablo
for him
Torre
to,
is wrong?
No. The contract called for him to be paid $28 million.
Right.
However, he only received about $3 or $4 million of that contract.
Until the company went belly up.
Yeah, and the company went belly up. It's not that much money, and
Okay.
and I don't think he has to pay it back.
All right.
There's nothing. He's allowed to have an endorsement deal.
Right.
The reason where Pablo has dug in on is, okay, so some of the payments to him were late.
Right.
Because the company didn't have any money. It was a fraudulent company.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so then Uncle Dennis is calling the people at Aspiration saying, where's my check? And he eventually, I think they made the second or third payment to him. And it was, one of Pablo's reports says that came shortly after this guy, Dennis Wong, who's Steve Ballmer's business partner, made another investment in the company.
Yep.
Okay. The timing is circumspect, clearly.
Yeah.
But circumspect and circumstantial don't mean that it doesn't imply causation.
Okay.
It's not enough to prove that you did it.
Okay.
It's just looks weird. Smells bad.
Yeah.
Did I sound too lawyerly?
Well,
no, you were
Did
good.
you follow it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Did you?
I liked it a lot.
I can.
Circumspect,
No,
circumstance.
circumspect got me going.
Circumspect, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like circumstantial.
Okay.
Yeah,
Circumstantial's not a word.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
no,
it
it's
is.
not.
Circumstantial evidence.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, it is.
What are you talking about?
For
over
a
there?
second there, it didn't sound right.
You want me to sound super legally?
No.
I'm not a lawyer, but I play one on TV.
Sure. Yeah,
so,
you're good.
So Steve Ballmer would have the option here, if he doesn't like the findings or the ruling, to do something Donald Sterling used to do, which is take the NBA to court. Now, would you go to court or would you go to arbitration? Would you go to an independent arbiter, which would be a much faster resolution, or would you drag this thing out in the courts forever like Donald would?
Wow.
This is
not
on the
close
table.
to over. Ireland, are you satisfied that something is being done?
I think something will be done, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they will get nothing. But, Ramona, what I said was $20 million fine and 5 second-round picks. Do you think that's too harsh? Do you think that's about right? Do you think that's too little?
So I've always, I don't want to put any kind of fines or punishments on there because first we need to establish whether they're guilty of anything.
Okay.
Right, sure.
All right, now.
But a fine and some type of draft penalty.
My view, and this is not reporting, okay? Just being clear.
Yeah. Yes.
My
Give me
view
your
is that the
opinion.
simplest way to handle this is for Adam Silver to sit in a room with with Steve Ballmer and work something out.
Yeah.
This is what happens. You don't go to court. You don't go to this. You work out a settlement.
Right.
But
right.
that would be, they have been steadfast in denying these accusations. Now, will there be okay, here, Chris, ready?
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Will there be a preponderance of evidence?
Preponderance.
Will there be enough evidence to conclude? I don't want to say convict because this is not a court of law.
Yeah.
To conclude that they have gone around, they've done salary cap circumvention. That is a giant accusation. Salary cap circumvention is really, really bad. Or will they find minor offenses? Like,
Right.
But Ramona,
this
we're acting
text
like
implies-
the facts aren't out there yet. Pablo did 11 podcasts. He won a Pulitzer Prize. The facts are already out
No,
there.
I think there's still something really missing.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
it's all. I think a lot of it's circumstantial. John, let me tell you this. I can do it very simply.
Okay.
Pablo's done an incredible job. However, the one thing that we are really missing is the paper trail, where someone from the Clippers says this is for salary cap circumvention. Right now, what Pablo has is a whistleblower complaint and former aspiration employees saying they believe it is for salary cap circumvention.
Under the penalty of perjury. They
I
would
know,
go to
but
jail
that
if
is-
they're lying.
But that is their belief. And why do they believe that? Were they told that by someone from the Clippers, or were they told that by Joe Sandberg, who has gone to jail for fraud? If you're a fraudster, okay, if you're somebody has a Ponzi scheme at a company that's whatever.
Sure.
If you're that guy, what are you going to tell your employees to keep them going, to keep everyone going? You're going to keep telling them to lie.
Yeah.
You're going to keep telling them what you need to tell them. So I believe
So you say
all
there's
those
a
people.
missing piece of evidence.
Yeah, what you have is one side of it. You have the aspiration side.
Yeah.
But you don't have the Clipper side yet. Now, there's some things that look really bad,
Yeah.
like the payment, the timing, the this and the that. It really just the market value of the contract.
Right.
But there's still that direct line that they need.
Yeah. So still missing a
Yeah.
piece. All right. Coming up next for you. Do you want to do a little fast track with us?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, sure. Do it. You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, Good Karma Brands radio station. Fast track coming up next for you. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
By the way, Greg Bergman and I shared chopsticks yesterday.
We did.
Which I don't think was a big deal, but everyone's like freaked out by it.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
When you say sharing chopsticks, you mean like you took a piece of sushi,
No,
put it
he
in your
ate
mouth?
his, and then I said, I don't have chopsticks in my box. He goes, here you go. I go, okay.
Did you wash them off?
No.
And he didn't flip them around either.
No.
He trusted me to put
This
the
kid's
used
got, what's
end.
this kid got?
Yeah,
He's fine. He's healthy.
I mean, Chris has put a lot of worse things in his
Yeah,
mouth.
that's right.
To be fair.
I'm just thinking about it. Like, if you gave me your chopsticks, I'd be like, that's really sweet of you. And I have a couple of options. I could A, wash them off, or I could B, flip them. But even if I flip them, I've still got Bergie's hand germs on my flipped chopsticks. I think I'd like to wash them. I think I'd like to wash those chopsticks off.
I'm not washing wood to then go put it right back in my mouth. Like, what's the point?
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Ma said that if I win the Chevy Silverado at Morongo, I'll finally have a place to sleep after dinner. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're giving away a Chevy Silverado truck. You could drive off a winner the 26th.
Number 2.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center prices are the lowest priced gas around.
And the number 1 reason.
The hottest nighttime pool party in SoCal. Flamingo Fridays is on.
Morongo, good times.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Breaking news. A blockbuster trade, a major injury, a coaching change, a game-changing signing. When the biggest stories in sports break, get the news, rumors, updates, and analysis Southern California fans need on ESPN Los Angeles, 7:10 a.m. and the all-new ESPN LA app. Breaking news is powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away,
Momo
Mace.
is hanging out with us. Zoom, man.
All right, so you guys all like the movie La La Land, right?
Yeah, La La Land.
I don't like it. Okay.
What?
I'm going to talk about
What's
it anyway.
wrong with you?
Oh my gosh!
I know.
Come on, they dance on the tent.
I know. I saw it
I've
after.
always wanted to do that.
I know. Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't think it was as good as everyone
Well,
said.
it came out on this day, not at this day, but it came out 10 years ago. I think it was like in December. But they are re-releasing it into theaters, and they're doing it with a special new poster because Ryan Gosling went on a press tour for one of his movies that came out. I think it was for Project Hail Mary. Talked about how he is haunted by his position in this poster. So I'm going to paint the picture for you, but it's also on the YouTube. There's the dance they do, him and Emma, and they both cross hands.
Yep.
And for a long time, Ryan was upset that his hand wasn't pointed straight up, so it was a mirror to Emma. His hand was down.
Okay.
And he said it haunted him for the last 10
Wow.
years. And so they changed the poster to have his hand pointed up with some nice little graphic design.
Yep.
AI graphic design, probably. And so it is now fixed, and he is very happy, I'm sure, and it's on the YouTube. But is there something that has bothered you for 10 years that's tiny like that? That you're like, that your hair is out of place in the photo on the Mason and Ireland page. Like,
yeah,
something
Mason
like that.
used to complain that they used a promo picture where he looked fat.
Yeah, I don't like the pictures where I look fat. I like the ones where I look thin.
Same.
And by the way, and the other one, I hate the one that's on the YouTube with us growling. I think I look
just look weird,
yeah. So ridiculous.
But those are the new ones.
Those are, and sadly, those are the new ones.
Like, we need to get another cardboard cutout of Travis.
Yeah, Travis
that
is
doesn't
much
even look
thinner
like
than that.
now.
Yeah, okay, so what? This is the real pressing things, new cardboard cutout.
You know
Hey,
what?
it's L.A. You can never be too thin or too rich.
You know what has bugged me
Fair
for the
point.
past 2
So
years?
true.
Is that sign behind Chris is still up there.
Well, here's why. So we had one that said like 1 million when we hit 1 million on social.
That's cool.
But then Carlo and back then Parker Bell said that the red looked weird graphically.
Uh-huh.
But then I was very upset to get rid of a sign behind me
Said
or
1
behind
million.
this seat.
Yeah.
Well, not just because of that. DeMarco looks over at the TV. And he's already distracted as it is.
Yeah.
So I don't need more distractions. So we need something to block the TV that's in the lobby.
We
Now,
haven't had that TV on in years. Let's just take it out
Okay.
and the TV's off.
I'm not there, so one of you guys needs to look for me. But do we still have like the
Nope, all working.
6 faces above when you walk into the lobby?
No, it hasn't been there in years.
No, no.
What
Is
about
it still
that
in the
one?
hallway?
There's
No,
that one
no.
with like all the faces
No,
that I
we got
didn't
rid
make
of
it
them.
onto.
We got rid of
We
that.
got rid
No,
of all them.
that one
Yeah,
right
well,
there.
but the point I was going to
There's
make
like
is like
20
half of
people
those
on there, and I'm
faces
not one
don't
of
work
them.
here anymore.
No, that's
That's
from
the
the
one I'm
Mandy's.
upset
From the
about.
Mandy's.
Yeah,
That's
and
from the Mandy's.
I never was on that poster.
I made
so
a mistake
sad.
on that one.
It's okay. I mean, I forgive you, but that's the one little
But
thing
don't worry,
that bothers
Slee
me.
was on that one.
Oh, yeah, Alan's on.
This
You're
is
not.
all of our version of the La La Land poster.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
There
is.
are
what I'm
some
trying to
things
say.
that
Or the
bug
new
you.
one, you'll be on it. From Mandy's
By the
4.
way, out of
Slee?
Yeah.
you remember how they screwed up the Moonlight La La
How
Land
could
thing?
I forget?
Okay. Do you guys know what actually happened?
I don't
do.
even know what you're talking about.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
do.
remember that.
Yeah.
Do you remember,
Yeah.
John? Do you know how it went down that they gave the wrong
No,
movie
I
out?
remember them screwing it
Oh,
up,
yeah,
though.
yeah, I do. Yeah.
So Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty
Oh,
were
yeah.
given an envelope.
That's great.
And it was the backup envelope for Best Actress. So when they opened it, they saw Emma Stone, La La Land. And Warren looked at it very confused, and then Faye Dunaway just blurted out La La Land because it was in the card. But to
Whoa.
defend them, that was what they were given. They were given the wrong
them the wrong
envelope.
thing?
And
It
that,
was the accounting firm that is in charge
Oh.
of that. I believe I don't want to say the
Probably
wrong
Ernst and
accounting
Young,
firm.
Yeah, it's normally Ernst & Young.
yeah. But
and
I always thought it was them
man.
screwing up, but it really was. It's in the book that you gave me
I was
for
going to
Christmas.
say, if you're interested in knowing more about this, the last chapter of this book is all about that specific Oscars, because it's not only that they had the mix up, but it was also the Oscars So White year, and so there's a lot of things carried into that year. So if you're interested in Oscars history, it's called Oscar Wars by Michael Schulman.
Yeah, Em gave it to me for Christmas, and it took me about 6 months, but I did finish it. It's a big, big book. Hey, Rams season right around the corner. Tune in this Thursday night from 6 to 9 for a special Rams Revealed live broadcast here on 710, the ESPN LA app, and YouTube. Cappy and Geeter will be live from the YouTube Theater right there at SoFi, talking to Rams legends like Eric Dickerson and Jackie Slater and Kevin Demoff. There may be a big announcement that night, too.
And you know what? What could that be? What could that possibly be?
I'm
There's
looking at this big
something
cardboard cutout right
that
here.
could happen on that night. That could be
Aaron Donald or
revealed.
something?
No, I don't know.
Could you imagine he busts in?
So awesome.
Like
if it,
like a
with
Avenger?
a tackling sled, just crush through it.
God, that would be amazing.
Well, you got to tune in to find out.
All right, vroom, vroom, bye.
Fast track.
All right, the Angels are in the news again, of course. One thing kind of good, one thing bad here. Start with last night. Apparently, they snapped a 106-game losing streak when entering the ninth inning. They did
no
it.
turning back now. Way to
Right.
go, Halos.
The most Angel way ever, too. A walk-off hit by pitch. So,
Momo, shout out.
Didn't even get the
Career
the hit.
leader.
But they won. Snapped the longest active streak. And then today, a bunch of reports coming out that an Angel scout has been fired, and they're labeling him the baseball spy for apparently recording the Rockies coaches from the stands.
Yes.
The Rockies coaches.
And that's my thing here is if you're going to be trying to get an edge, you're going to the wrong team if you're looking at the Rockies.
Right. The other thing is, I mean, if you're going to cheat better.
Well,
They
and
are
how dumb do you have
terrible.
to be? Everybody's got a phone in their pocket. If you're shooting the other team's coaches, somebody's going to see it.
Yeah, I
How
do
did
not
that guy think he was not going to get caught?
I can't imagine this has helped the Angels at all. By the way, the record, what's the record? One in
I think 48 after 8th innings.
Wow.
1 in 48
How
after 8
demoralizing
innings.
for your fans.
Yeah, just terrible.
Just trying to stick around for the ninth inning.
Although,
No, never mind.
You know what's interesting? I want to bring up the Jeff Pearlman thing right here.
I don't think we have the sound of it, but we can explain.
Okay. So Jeff Pearlman, who's a great sports writer.
Yeah, he wrote Winning Time.
It wrote Winning Time. He likes Angels games. He says it's great, it's old-fashioned, it's inexpensive. You can sit and watch a baseball game and enjoy it. The outcome doesn't matter as much as the experience of it.
It has reignited his love for baseball.
So, what do you think? Angel, you can get into an Angels game for $5, $7, something like
Great
that.
seats,
And
great
he
prices.
He must live nearby.
He leaves his books on the top deck, like the I believe they call it the view level.
He does literally.
Yeah.
He's not just joking
No.
about that. He does literally, and he will tweet out that he
Really?
hit them.
He'll leave like a copy of one of his books and go, "Hey, for anybody on the view level at whatever 427, it's there." He just
that's
leaves
cool.
it. Yeah.
He said
Great
there's a
seats,
great.
great prices.
That's kind of how I feel when I go to spring training. Like
Yeah.
spring training is a little like that experience. You just go out. You know, I try to get there early because the starters.
You
all
just
day.
go out there and get loaded, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you drink a couple tall boys. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
You know, well, one. That's all I
just
can
don't
handle.
know if I could support a team that where the owner has come out and said that winning is not even in his top 5 priorities.
What?
Well, in fairness, it is number 6.
Jeff Pearlman supports that because he says the most important thing for him was
Is the
the
game.
cheap prices and going to that game.
Affordability.
Affordability.
Yeah, look, does he live nearby though, so he's not fighting
I'm
traffic?
assuming, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, if there was a major league team that was 5 minutes from my house, I'd probably go all the time too, and it'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, look, that affordability issue is
5
obviously.
minutes.
I mean, it's 5 minutes from my house, and I don't go that often. But
It's obviously huge right now, but the fact that you could see a baseball game for
Yeah.
I don't know $10, whatever it is.
Like
over at
I went
Angel
to, we had
Stadium.
an off day in our spring training where we didn't have any game to go to. I was like, well, let's just go out to Salt River Fields. That's where the Rockies play. It's a good field. We just went to watch the Rockies against some other team. I had no idea who was on the team, and it was fun for 4 or 5 innings. Then we left.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
Yeah,
Like you just watch baseball. It's fun. You know, the guys whose numbers are below 60 or maybe major leaguers, the ones who are above 60 or minor leaguers.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's still baseball.
Yeah, but it
I
still
guess
spent like 40,
that's
50
their
bucks.
slogan. It's still baseball.
It still counts.
Yeah, it counts.
Ish.
Yeah. I wonder, do you think that they will move anybody at the trade? Like this guy, John Mazalik,
Yeah.
has taken over. He was the former
Yeah.
Cardinals GM. Do you think he's
Maybe
got
Joe
any?
Adele or the
Joe
Soriano.
Adele, Soriano, those guys.
I almost,
Zach
my
Neto.
response is almost, what's the point? I mean,
Well,
if you don't care about winning, I guess maybe you get out from some bad contracts.
Well, no, they've got 3 players that are definitely worth trading. That there is considerable
Soriano, they
interest
should
in.
trade.
Soriano, along with Joe Adele,
Yeah.
those are the 2 guys that people are asking about. And if you're the Angels fans, you want prospects, you want draft picks, you want all that stuff, all those assets to hopefully build something through the organization. I think they would probably screw that up too, but I think that making a move right now does make sense. They are the ultimate sellers.
Just, it's sad.
And sadly,
I
it will
remember
not
when
be
they were
Mike Trout.
good. I know. I remember when they were good. You know, there was a time when the Dodgers tried to trade for Mike Trout.
Yeah.
It it was pretty far down the road, and then Artie eventually killed it. But they really had an inch, even with that contract. Like he was still valuable enough, and he wasn't hurt yet.
Yeah.
And then Artie at the last minute kind of
this is the year to move him. He's having a really good year. This is the year to move him.
Yeah, and especially after they traded or didn't trade Ohtani and got nothing for him.
That's right.
It's just weird.
All right, coming up next for you, more Fast Track. Mason and Ireland, Momo hanging out. It's Live Imaging Tuesday, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
The Black and Gold are coming off a statement 3-0 rout over the Galaxy in Carson.
Shot back post, and Son is buried, and it's 3-0.
And now LAFC return home to BMO Stadium to take on Real Salt Lake on Sun Hung Min Bobblehead Night.
And the smile on the face from Sonny.
Catch Sonny and the Black and Gold back at BMO Stadium as they look to keep the momentum rolling. Pre-game starts tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I am Ireland.
You already know how to count. You already know who to call. Simple counting pattern that lands on Jacob every time. 800-345-6789.
So basically, if you can count to 9, you can count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's insurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close and lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. Social security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Laying out on a hammock, waking up to birds chirping, and board games with the family.
What? It's not cheating. Frank, you're scaring the kids. Oh, come on, guys. We're having fun. It's family time.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming.
Technically, it's a loophole. It's a children's board game. You're a grown man, Frank.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right.
What surgery is that?
Real quick, I wanted to mention Matthew Smith from Rancho Santa Margarita High School was in here just a little while ago with Beto. He's a senior there, and he's committed to Vanderbilt.
Oh, good school.
Congratulations to Matthew Smith. Yeah.
One other piece of breaking news. The Lakers have just released their preseason schedule.
Oh, okay.
So I won't read through all of it, but if you guys want to go, it's out. You can go to Lakers.com and see it. 5 games, 2 against the Kings, 2 against the Warriors, 1 against the Nuggets. 2 at Crypto and 3 on the road. So it's out for anybody who wants to go take a look at it.
Okay, Lakers preseason schedule is out. All right, vroom, vroom, Em.
All right, so if you've been listening to me talk about football for the past couple of years, you know that I am not the biggest fan of Nick Sirianni. I think that he is only the product of the talent in the field and his coordinators, and when his coordinators aren't as good as they need to be is when they have bad seasons, i.e. last year for the Eagles. But it came out this offseason that Nick Sirianni has been trying to use ChatGPT to help him to create better motivational things for people, to fix his emails. But there is a funny thing that has happened recently. So an email went out to the Eagles organization from Nick, and it reads as such. It says, "Team, great practice today, fellas. I want you all to review the tape I attached for tomorrow's meeting. Make sure you're in your seat at 7:55 a.m. Come ready to work, bring your A game like always. Let's attack tomorrow with the same intensity. Best, Coach Sirianni." At the end of it, it says, "ChatGPT, fix the grammar and make the text more motivational, please."
Wow.
He forgot to take out the prompt that he had put in.
So his prompt was still there.
His prompt is still in.
ChatGPT for his emails.
Yes. So, one, is there any issue you have with this coach using ChatGPT to help motivate his players? I'm not someone that uses it, but I do think that it can help people streamline things, especially coaches they have so much on their plate to streamline these things. But you have to proofread, right?
Yeah, you do.
But doesn't this kind of fit the image you had of Nick Sirianni?
That he's not a good coach and that he has no idea how to motivate people.
That he's somebody that would use ChatGPT.
Yeah, that he doesn't know what he's doing and then he's just kind of wandering around waiting for the next offensive coordinator to fix everything. Yeah.
Well, Mace, you know who his offensive coordinator is going to be this year? It's their 7th one in 7 years. You know who it's going to be?
No.
Former Rams backup quarterback Sean Mannion.
Wow.
Mannion.
Yeah.
Out of, what was he, Washington State?
Good luck.
Oh, that was Oregon State, wasn't it?
Oh, it was Oregon State. You're right.
But do you guys have any issues with this?
No.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't
People do
either.
it. Everybody does it.
ChatGPT is amazing. By the way, AI inbox now on Google.
What's that?
Incredible. It's within your Gmail.
Yeah.
And it gives you a to-do list based on your emails. And I accidentally, instead of just hitting a check mark for something done, I hit reply. And it doesn't instantly, you can review it.
Yeah.
But it drafts a reply.
For you.
And it even, on all my emails, I put -CMM at the end.
Sure.
It automatically did it for me. And
Really?
it really did sound like me. It was a little frightening, but also I was thinking, well, this is helpful, actually.
But I would look at somebody who didn't take out their prompt of ChatGPT on their email, and I'd be like, okay, you didn't even have the thought to email me yourself.
Well,
you
yeah.
had something else right for me. I would think of them differently.
Yeah, look, if they leave the prompt in, I would think that's just dumb. That's just dumb. But I think Chat and Gemini and Claude and all, they're all like the real deal, man. They know more stuff than
Honestly,
I do.
they remind me of things I forgot. Like I check my Gmail and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I got it right.
AI inbox.
It's not bad.
Yeah. All right, join DeMarco and Travis in Santa Monica this Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. They're broadcasting live leading into State of the City from Realignment to Renaissance. Celebrate the excitement leading up to Super Bowl 61 with giveaways, entertainment, activities, local partners, and more. For more information, visit ESPNLA.com. Click the Santa Monica State of the City banner. Vroom, vroom, BC.
Fast track.
One of the reasons why I personally love Mookie Betts is his on-base podcast he does during the season. And he does it with the, the opponents of where they're ever traveling
But Mason would rather have Kike Hernandez.
Not for this.
He would do a good podcast.
He would.
Yes, no, the Mookie podcast is very good.
So his latest episode was with the Yankee Cam Schlittler, talking about his pitching. More specifically, very interesting quote from him talking about the Yankees mental coach that he has, and talking about when he has bad starts or people talk negative about him online, that they actually show him these clips and show him all these things said about him before he goes and starts.
They do?
To try to, he explained it as he wants a Kobe or a LeBron mindset. Kind of like, screw the haters, I can
the world.
do this. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Would you be able to do this? Would you be able to take all the criticism right before you went on? And
No, not at all.
Yeah, I mean, not for me either. That's not my motivation in life. Ireland, you don't react that way either, do you?
I don't think so, but I mean, I don't
I mean,
mind
it's
it.
out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I check on the YouTube tab. It keeps you humble.
Yeah, I mean, if you choose to look at it, it's there. But I mean, if I was Cam Schlittler, that's his name, right?
Yep.
Cam
You
Schlittler.
know what you're talking about.
I don't think I'd
that's
want
an
to
easy name to mispronounce.
I don't
Good by
want to
you.
see the hate stuff if I'm Cam Schlittler. But apparently he's using it as motivation.
When I was an athlete, when I played water polo, when I swam and stuff, I was motivated by the people that didn't look on their side. So I think
Okay.
I Like, if it was specific things that, like, someone on the side of the pool had said about me, it would motivate me to want to kick their butt. And so for me, I think it would work for me.
The Schlittler approach.
In sports, maybe not in. I'm not in the YouTube chat regularly.
Yeah,
so.
right. Exactly. Hey, I wanted to play one quick thing here. So this clip was floating around last night, and John, you'll remember this when Kobe Bryant. I think this was 2004 when he was a free agent and thought about going to the Bulls. Do you remember this?
Yep.
Listen to how close. This is Kobe talking. This is how close Kobe was going to Chicago.
We were looking for homes. Right. We were actually looking for homes in Chicago, researching schools, places to live.
So that was true. You were going to go to the Bulls?
Yeah. We were looking for places in Chicago, man. We were flying up there to meet with Reinsdorf and Paxson.
You want to leave sunny California to go to cold-ass Chicago?
Vanessa signed off on moving out to, I think it was Lake Forest, I think it was, Chicago. And went on a vacation to Italy. I got a phone call. Rob Pelinka called me. And he said, Shaq just requested a trade. I was like, well, there goes Chicago. There's no way the Lakers are going to lose me and Shaq in the same year.
So he was that close. And you think about it, what in the world, what would have happened had he left the Lakers? Talk about
I can add
doors.
some perspective to this,
Yeah,
and I think Momo can too.
Yeah.
First of all, one of the reasons that he didn't go to Chicago and the deal didn't get pushed through is he wanted to have players to play with once he got there. He didn't want the Bulls to empty the roster. And in a strange way, the guy he really wanted Chicago to keep was Luol Deng, who eventually ended up coming to the Lakers anyway after Kobe was gone. But that was number one. Number two, and Ramona, I've never talked to you about this, but Kobe told me once that, and Mike Dunleavy backed it up, that he told the Clippers, if Shaq re-signs with the Lakers, I'm coming to the Clippers.
I think that's true.
And Mike Dunleavy believed it. And Elgin Baylor believed it. And Jerry Buss, this is why you guys should always be thankful for Dr. Buss. Dr. Buss was in Italy.
Yep.
Kobe was in Italy. And Dr. Buss talked him down and said, you know, look at the iconic Lakers. You're one of them. I'll build the team around you. Let's knock off this trade talk. But I think, Ramona, if he didn't go to Chicago, there was a decent chance he was going to go to the Clippers, and, of course, neither one happened.
So I remember, this is one of my earliest reporting memories. Howard Beck was covering the Lakers for the Daily News, and it was around All-Star break, and the game was here in L.A. Remember this, John?
Yep.
And Howard just drops this story in the middle of the All-Star break that Kobe is thinking about becoming a free agent and is interested in the Clippers and other teams, but he's decided to become a free agent. And I was like this total beginner reporter, and I was filling in for Howard on the first day of the All-Star game, and he goes, hey, just FYI, I'm about to drop this story, and you're going to have to cover the reaction to it. I was like, oh, thanks. Like, he's like, Kobe's probably going to deny it or something like that, but it's 100% true. They know he's, set on it. And this is how that all started that year. He was saying, I'm going to be a free agent. I want my own team. That's when a lot of that began. And then they end up trading, they go to the final. Is that the year they went to the finals, 2004? Is that right, John?
Yeah.
And then they lose, and then they trade Shaq instead. He had wanted to go to Chicago, but let's do the other side of this. The Lakers weren't doing that trade. Like, they wanted Luol Deng.
And Kobe wanted to play with Luol Deng.
And so they weren't going to just trade him to Chicago because that's what they wanted. They would only do it if they get a good return for him.
Right.
And I remember Mitch Kupchak talking about this, and he was like, we'll always try to work with somebody for where they want to go if they don't want to be here, but we have to get a good return. So he may have been looking for houses. Vanessa may have signed off on it, but there was not really a trade that both sides were comfortable with.
Okay. That's interesting stuff. All right. Coming up. Oh, this is big.
Okay.
This is big, John. Remember last year, the last couple of years, I've been all talking up Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Caleb, and you know what? It all came true last year with the Chicago Bears.
Yes, you didn't get enough credit for that.
I've got a brand new Caleb Williams prediction.
Okay.
About another quarterback.
Okay.
This year's Caleb Williams.
Okay.
I will do it coming up next. Mason, Ireland,
Fernando
710
Mendoza.
ESPN.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I thought Shakira was amazing.
Yes.
And do you guys know who was performing with Shakira? Did you guys happen to see Burna Boy?
Yeah, who was that?
That's my boy, Burna Boy. Burna Boy.
Who that was?
Oh, dude, that's Burna Boy. You don't know who Burna Boy
I
is?
do not know who Burna Boy is.
Come on, man. That's Burna Boy. I had
Did you
to look it up
first, or
I
did you
Googled
actually
it.
know?
No,
Okay,
I Googled it.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Ma said that if I win the Chevy Silverado at Morongo, I'll finally have a place to sleep after dinner. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're giving away a Chevy Silverado truck. You could drive off a winner the 26th.
Number 2.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center prices are the lowest priced gas around.
And the number 1 reason.
The hottest nighttime pool party in SoCal. Flamingo Fridays is on.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, John Ireland here with the Globe Life Spotlight. Today we're shining a light on Stephanie Poe. Stephanie has been building a successful career at Globe Life since 2012. When she opened her agency, she started with nothing but a vision and the determination to succeed. Today, her team serves hundreds of business clients and is a Globe Life top performer. Thank you, Stephanie, for your incredible work, and thank you, Globe Life. Find life insurance you can afford and start your own success story today. To learn more, visit globelifecareers.com.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Waters are a little murky, man. That's not at all. Very murky. I can't wait for this segment.
Okay,
I will tell you it's murky.
All right.
2:33 on a live Uchi Tuesday presented by Providence. Don't forget, tomorrow night, sunny bobblehead night at BMO Stadium as LAFC returns after the World Cup break. Hey, it's LAFC. Mario Ruiz will be out there. Be sure to go to LAFC.com to get your tickets for sunny bobblehead night. Tomorrow night, LAFC, the black and gold, takes on Real Salt Lake.
Very nice. So, Ireland, I am...
Get him, Ireland, when he says this. Go on.
I don't know what he's going to say.
I'm prophetic. I was with
You were with the Bears
Chicago
last year.
Bears and Caleb Williams. This year, my sleeper, my surprise team, and my quarterback for this year, Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, God.
The Raiders are my surprise.
By the way, he's also... There's a pretty good chance he's not even going to play.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
I think
would start
Kirk
Fernando
Cousins.
Mendoza.
I think Kirk Cousins starts the first 8 games.
Mike Florio said this: when you're out on the practice field, if Mendoza is clearly better than Kirk Cousins, and you've got some grand strategic plan that you're going to let him sit for a year, what's Max Crosby going to say to that? What's Brock Bowers going to say to that? What's any veteran player going to say? We're a guy who we can tell at every practice who is better than Kirk Cousins as of right now, but you've got this plan. You're going to groom him, get him on the field. Good luck with that, Clint Kubiak. I think if you've got the Heisman winning trophy, or Heisman winning quarterback, and by the way, just a winner, just a guy who knows how to win, I think Clint Kubiak is the right coach for that team. I think Brock Bowers is going to have a gigantic year. I think.
All right, let me ask you. Let me break this down a couple of ways.
Yeah, sure.
First of all, who in that division do the Raiders finish ahead of? Chargers, Chiefs, or Broncos?
Chargers. Sorry, Brian.
Wow.
Sorry, Brian. And
you
by the way,
the
I think
Raiders are going to have a better record than the Chargers.
At 100%.
No.
Guaranteed. The Raiders will have a
you
better
and
record
Brian
than
need to make
the
a bet.
Chargers.
You and Brian need to make a bet.
Mark the tape, Brian, and cut it up.
I
We're
mean,
gonna need
I've
this.
already offered up my hair. I don't know if you would be able to offer up your
Mace
hair for
wouldn't
that
do
one.
that.
I don't know.
I would not.
What
this is
about
the only-
both
that's all I
eyebrows?
got.
I know you've done one eyebrow
I've
before.
done one eyebrow.
What about both
It was
eyebrows?
a terrible experience. It was, you look so creepy with no
He
eyebrows.
would have to cut his hair off.
Yeah. No, seriously, I think the Raiders are going to be so much better than people think. Now, I don't think they're going to win 12 games, but I think they're going to win 9.
All right, I got an idea for you.
Nine wins.
I got an idea for you guys. All right.
Uh-oh.
If you guys decide you have Brian has the Chargers and Mace has the Raiders.
Yep.
The loser let's say Brian wins.
Mm-hmm.
Brian gets to pick a Charger jersey, Mace, that you have to buy him. You have to pay for the game jersey.
Okay.
But first you have to wear it for a month.
For a month?
20 straight shows. 4 weeks of shows.
Does he
You
get
don't
to
have
wash
wear
it, though?
You don't have to wear it on the weekends. You can wash it if you want, but you have to wear it whenever, and you don't have to do it on
For
remotes.
a month?
20 straight shows, 4 weeks of shows.
Well, I mean, the chances of Mace doing 20 straight shows, that's not.
Well, then that we'll figure that into
is
it.
true. We will work
Yeah.
around that. BC, are you now? Would you wear my Puka Nakua jersey for 20 days?
Well,
I mean, it's not a Raider jersey,
it
but
would have to be a Raider
Right,
jersey.
Like a Mendoza jersey that you would also have to buy in this scenario.
Max Crosby.
Right. No matter what I'm buying, I'm either buying the Mendoza
If you lose,
jersey
if you lose, you're buying.
or I'm buying the Herbert jersey. One or the other. You
I
in,
already
Brian?
got a Herbert one, so I'll take something else.
So, okay, you pick the player.
Derwin James, baby. Come on.
We'll cover it for you. Yeah, let's do that. I'm for that. By the way, I feel totally
and it's
confident
just
on this.
whoever has the more wins.
Correct. Who has the most wins?
No,
And if they tie, the tiebreaker is head to head, and if they split, what's the tiebreaker? So if they both finish 9-8 and they split the 2 games, what's the third tiebreaker?
Point differential.
In
No,
the
can't
2
we
games?
just, if this happens, can we not just say it's a tie, nobody wears the
Yeah,
jersey?
yeah, that's fine.
with that.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
It's a tie.
I don't think it'll be a tie.
No,
But
I
I
think
think
it's
the
unlikely
basis,
to be
though,
a
of what you're saying, though, Mason. So, like, let's say Mendoza is letting up training camp.
Yep.
He has a good preseason game if he is playing in any preseason games. And he looks better than Kirk Cousins does. Let's just say that's the world that we live in.
Right.
Let's accept that premise. Why would the Raiders start Kirk Cousins when Mendoza clearly looks better than him?
I think that exactly. That's Florio's point. John, do you agree with that? In other words, if on the field it looks like Mendoza is better than Kirk Cousins, are you sticking with your plan to groom Fernando Mendoza for a year, or are you breaking glass and putting him on the field?
I'm just doing this I'm basing it on great quarterbacks of the past. So in other words, Patrick Mahomes sat for the majority of his rookie year. Jared Goff sat for the first 8 games of his Rams rookie season. Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years. What normally happens in these scenarios is that the hotshot young quarterback, if you have a proven NFL starter on your roster, John Elway sat. Josh Allen sat.
But there are as many examples of guys that didn't sit as guys that did.
And also, let's just say maybe Kirk Cousins doesn't look like a good starter. Maybe he looks like he's throwing 4 interceptions a game, and the Raiders are being tanked because of his performance.
Well, that would change the equation, but I think Cousins right now, as we sit here, gives them a better chance to win than Mendoza. Cousins is really good.
He's good. I think Mendoza is great.
By the way, I pointed out when Mason mentioned this in the break, it's a little murky. The waters are murky because
Why is
you're a
that murky?
Rams season ticket holder.
But
now you're rooting for the Raiders?
No, I'm
No,
not
he's just
rooting for the Raiders. I'm
predicting like he did
picking
with
the
the
Raiders.
Bears last
It's a conflict of
Last
interest.
year I
He's
picked the Bears. This
I don't
year
like
I'm
it.
picking the Raiders.
I don't like it.
I don't care if you don't like it.
You're a fraud.
You're not the boss of me.
He's
You're a
just
fraud.
right.
You're not the boss of me.
You're a fraud.
What is a fraud? What
It's
is
a fraud move.
It is not a fraud.
LA
move.
is about Rams fans and
So
a lot
what?
of Raiders fans.
I'm picking the Raiders to be the
Wait,
surprise
Chris, they're
team in the league.
literally called the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Nobody really cares about that.
Nobody really cares about
Yeah.
them. Fraud my ass. All right, coming up next for you is Game of Games. Whose game today?
It is your game.
Oh, my game. Thank you.
And I believe the great Jacob and Ronnie will be joining.
Oh, good. All right. Jacob's going to be in here.
Jacob wants to suck on the tap?
I don't know. You can ask him when he gets here. I will not ask that question, but I will ask him about Matisse Thybulle and Jonathan Kuminga and some of the moves.
I
that
just
the
wonder
Lakers
if he
are
needs a
working on.
life source whole house water
Well,
system.
you know, Chris, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because the one thing, when I come to Idaho, that's what I miss the most. It's
Your
my
life
life
source, yeah.
whole house water system. Because if you people haven't heard about this, this is the thing Morales and I did to change our lives forever. We have each a life source whole house water system. That means all the water we use for drinking, cooking, showering, bathing, healthier with every single day. You've heard Chris say it. I get out of the shower.
Yeah, Mace.
I do a happy dance.
Mace, he dances. He swings it around.
Swinging naked. And then I suck on the tap.
He sucks on that tap,
Such
Mace.
a terrible visual, but okay.
There's no salt, no regular maintenance,
Nice.
and no more worrying about that harsh, shitty water. And Chris, what's wrong with city water?
It makes you feel like a sleazeball. And you don't want to be a city water sleazeball no more. Again, we got to put one in your house so
I want one.
So you and Juan can suck on the tap all day.
Nobody has said, "Hey, let's give you the life
Well,
source water thing."
You got to call 800 Water 99.
800 Water 99. Okay.
Yeah, you call 800
will.
Water 99, Mace, and your life has never been the same. Or if it's easier, go to lifesourcewater.com. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply. Don't wait. Act today. Life Source whole house water system.
Suck on that tap, Mace.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Hey, Tame Impala. I like Tame Impala.
I like the name Tame Impala.
Tame Impala, the song, and then Dracula.
Is Tame Impala a person? Is it like the group name?
Group. I have no idea. I just know that I like this song, and I know that Tame Impala is the artist.
Yeah. Is this like the guy singing right now? Is he Tame Impala?
Wait, Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yes. That's a confusing one because he's like, I'm not Hootie.
He's
We're just
not
called Hootie and the Blowfish.
Tame Impala.
Well, someone has to be Hootie, and then other people have to be the Blowfish.
You would think.
You
Good, right? I don't know if Mr. and Mrs. Impala named their son or not, or Tame, I should say.
I mean, maybe he, drove a nice Impala, and it's like, it was a tame Impala. Calm Impala.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hi, it's Ramona Shelburne. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Take it from me. With next-level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close and lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due on signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. Social security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per access miles. Expires 7/31/26. Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real fruit tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Visit Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Summer's finally here, and we're kicking it off with a whole lot of free. Free brake pads with Duralast rotors. Free oil filter with 5 quarts of oil. Free Armor All wipes with Armor All glass cleaner, and more. More free, so you can have more summer. Celebrate free at AutoZone. Now through July 27th. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob. CallJacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
And we welcome to the show the great Jacob Emrani. Jacob, how you doing, man?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
We were just talking Lakers off the air. We'll talk on the air coming up after Game of Games.
Let's do it.
Yeah. In the meantime, it is my game today. We've got 4 players, Jacob, Ireland, and Idaho, BC, and M. This is the Dog Days game. So we've reached kind of the dog days of summer.
Yes, we have.
I have got a list of multiple choice questions. Some are about the 2026 MLB season, and some are about dogs.
Okay.
See how many you can get right.
Okay.
Here is number 1. At last report, Kike Hernandez has 2 dogs. What are their names? Arizona and Bruce Wayne, Rico and Peter Parker, Miami and Clark Kent. What are his dogs' names, Jacob?
Can you say those one more time?
Yeah, Arizona and Bruce Wayne, Rico and Peter Parker, Miami and Clark Kent.
A.
Says Arizona and Bruce Wayne. Ireland?
Sounds good. I'll go with Jacob.
Jacob. BC?
Yeah, Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. And M?
4 for 4.
Yeah, it is. It is Bruce Wayne. Did
Ooh,
anybody,
that knocks everybody out of lucky loser.
Did you guys know that for
I knew
real?
that one.
You knew that. Okay. Here we go. Everybody's on the board. Number 2. Shohei Ohtani leads the Dodgers in OPS at 952. Who is second? Is it A, Freddie Freeman, B, Andy Pajes, or C, Max Muncy? Ireland, we start with you. Second best OPS on the team.
I'll go Muncy.
Muncy. BC.
Muncy.
Muncy. M.
Muncy.
And Jacob.
Let's go with the crowd.
Yep, and you guys are all 100% wrong. It is Freddie Freeman.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Freddie Freeman is the guy. 862 OPS.
What if we all had the same answers the entire game? That'd be fun.
Oh, that would be fun. And have 4-way tie. All right, number 3. One Major League Baseball team has a bat dog. A dog trained to retrieve bats. He works for the Washington Nationals. What is the bat dog's name? Is it Bruce, Homer, or Trixie, BC? Name of the bat dog for the Washington Nationals.
I'll take Homer.
Homer it is. M.
Homer.
Jacob.
Homer.
John Ireland.
What were the other 2?
Bruce and Trixie.
Give me Bruce.
Ireland, you are so smart to have gone Bruce. That is the correct answer.
Really?
Because it's Bruce Wayne Bat Dog.
That's right. That's why it is. Sure.
Yeah, that's what popped into my head.
All right, Ireland 2, everybody else 1. Number 4. Blake Snell says his dog has been a constant source of support throughout his career. What is Blake Snell's dog's name? Is it Junior, Lefty, or Slider? M. Junior, Lefty, or Slider? Blake Snell's dog's name.
Show me Lefty.
Lefty. Jacob.
Slider.
Ireland.
I like Lefty.
Lefty. BC.
I like Slider.
Correct answer. Junior. Everybody missed
We
it.
all missed it.
All missed it. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Ireland 2, everybody else 1. We move on to number 5. Who leads Major League Baseball in stolen bases this year? Is it Bobby Witt Jr. from KC, Nasim Nunez from the Washington Nationals, or Hector Lavario from the Miami Marlins? We're back to Jacob. Bobby Witt, Nasim Nunez, or Hector Lavario, Jacob?
Nasim
Nunez. Okay, Ireland.
I'm with Jacob. Nasim. Didn't we used to have an intern named Nasim?
Kasim, and he still works with
All
us.
right,
Kasim, yeah, he's still here. BC.
Hector.
Hector Lavario. And M.
Hector.
The correct answer is Nasim Nunez.
Jacob.
And
Not
by the
too
way,
bad.
Hector Lavario is a totally made-up name. There's no player by that name.
Dude, I don't know any of these guys besides
Yeah.
Bobby Witt.
Number 5. So I got Ireland 3, Jacob 2, BC, and M1. World Series MVP Yoshinobu Yamamoto has a dog. What's Yamamoto's dog's name? Is it A, Riku, B, Kenta, or C, Mikan? Riku, Kenta, or Mikan? We start with Ireland here.
Mikan.
Says Mikan. BC.
Kenta.
M.
Kenta.
Jacob.
Kenta.
Correct answer. Oh, Ireland's running away with this thing. It is Mikan.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's Ireland
That was a lucky
4,
guess.
Jacob 2, BC, and M 1. We've got 3 questions left.
Don't clipper it.
I think I'm out. Am I not?
3
No,
questions
because I have
left.
4 and
Okay.
you have 1.
So you got hang on for one more.
You just have to go different than me.
Number 7. Who has scored the most runs in Major League Baseball so far this year? Scored the most runs. Is it James Wood from Washington, Matt Olson from Atlanta, Brian Reynolds from Pittsburgh? We start with our leader, John Ireland.
Reynolds.
Jacob.
Olson.
BC.
James Wood.
James Wood. M.
James Wood.
James Wood is the correct answer. Yeah, and by the way, it's not even close. He's number one at 89. The second best is Matt Olson with 64. So James Wood having a monster year. It's Ireland 4, Jacob 2, BC 2, M 2. 2 left.
Oh, don't blow this. Come on.
Number 8. What breed is Shohei Ohtani's dog Decoy? Is it a Dutch Kukerhanje, an Aussie Doodle, or a Brussels Griffon? What is Decoy, Shohei Ohtani's dog? Ireland?
The
Dutch Kukerhanje, Aussie Doodle, or Brussels Griffon?
I'm only going with the first one because you couldn't pronounce it. You stumbled on it when you tried to pronounce it.
So you say Dutch Kukerhanje.
If that's the way to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm just going with... I'm only
He's
picking
going
it.
with A.
I'm going with A.
Okay. BC.
I'll go with B.
B. Aussie Doodle. M.
The Brussels one.
The Brussels Griffon. And Jacob.
I'll go with B.
Aussie Doodle. Ireland's running away with this thing now. It is a
It's the one you couldn't pronounce?
Dutch. It's Kooikerhondje. Kukerhanje, I believe.
Who cares?
M and BC out of this thing. Jacob out of this. Ireland, you've clinched.
Well, hey, by the way, that's the double, M.
Noted.
Rare double.
Wow.
Did you have a tiebreaker?
I did.
Let's play it for fun.
Okay, cool. Here it is. How many purebred dogs are recognized by the American Kennel Club? How many purebred dog breeds are recognized by the American Kennel Club? Can I give you a second to write down an answer? M has an answer. BC?
You say dog breeds.
Dog breeds, exactly. Ireland, what do you got?
I have absolutely no idea. I'll go 500.
500 breeds. Okay, BC.
420.
420. M.
153.
153. And Jacob.
222.
I believe 153, 222. The correct answer is 205.
I think that's Jacob.
Jacob.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you win the consolation prize.
It's better to win something than nothing.
It's better to win something than nothing. That is a good slogan to
so
live
Jacob, we missed you last week. Were you on vacation?
I was, yes.
Where'd you go?
I was in Europe.
Oh, nice.
I was in Europe the week before that. Where'd you go?
I went to, where did I go? I was in Paris.
Nice.
And spent some time in south of France and came home.
All right, so were you over there when the World Cup was going on?
Yes.
And so did you notice how, see, I was in Italy, and they didn't even make the World Cup, and the World Cup was insane over there.
It's just amazing. I was talking to somebody today, and they were saying, how do you believe that the World Cup has affected the American-born, fans versus Europeans?
Yep.
And you could see, in Europe, this is part of their life. It doesn't matter that the games were in the U.S. They're up at 3 a.m. They're at the bars. They're watching. When the games are in Europe or the games are, not in the States, I don't think you have a lot of people that are waking up at 3 o'clock to watch a World Cup game.
Right.
But I think now that we've had an opportunity to see such an incredibly exciting World Cup, I think they've picked up a lot of American fans. And for the next World Cup, you're going to be seeing a lot of people that are going to wake up early in the morning or middle of the night just to be able to watch these games because it's just been amazing.
Yeah, it was a really fun tournament. I just had such a blast covering it and talking about it and all that
Hey,
stuff.
Jacob, let me ask you the question that we've been asking a lot of Laker fans because you're a big Laker fan. If the Lakers have to take a step back before they move forward, in other words, they won 53 games last year. If they win 43 games this year, would the Laker fans come out with their pitchforks calling for everyone's head, or would they be patient?
I think you have to look at it in terms of how they're winning those 43 games. How competitive are they out there, and are we getting into the playoffs? Because I think if you get into the playoffs and you feel like you've got a team that can actually defend, that's younger, that could actually keep up with some of the, high-seeded teams, it's different. I don't think last year anybody, at least I didn't believe, that the Lakers were going to have really much of a chance against OKC or against the Spurs.
Even at full strength.
Even at full strength.
With Luka and Austin.
Yeah, I don't think
no contest.
I think it would be competitive, but I don't think we thought that they were going to be able to keep up with those young legs. But right now you're looking at all of these, people that you have on your team now, And there's some excitement in seeing how these guys are going to play. You've got some 3-and-D young guys who want to prove themselves. You know, you've got a real center that the Lakers went out there and spent a lot of money on.
Yep.
So I think the excitement factor here is we are willing to be patient if this team shows us that the future looks good, right? I mean, a lot of people are questioning.
These are all young guys who are going to grow.
And that's the point.
Grow
a lot
together.
of people, a lot of people are questioning, like, oh, you know, this guy and that guy, and, you know, look at how we looked, and we lost 6 people, and we got 6 new people. That's exciting. If those 6 people that we had last year that won us 1 playoff series would be back this year, where is it that we think we were going to be any better? It would have been the same story, just basically a rerun of the same episode. So I'm excited.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What do you think, John and I did this earlier, what do you think the over-under is for wins?
I think probably 46 or 47 games.
That's exactly where I am.
All right, so you guys want to hear something amazing?
Yeah.
Since we did that, I said 46. Mace, I think you said 48.
47.
You said 40, okay, and Jacob, you said between 46 and 47?
Right.
Eric in Fountain Valley, who's a big gambler, says DraftKings has already posted the numbers. The number is 46.5.
Wow.
How good are we?
Wow, we're right on it.
Wow, that's great.
By the way, I think 46 wins. I think that 47 got the 6th seed last year, if I'm not mistaken, John. So
I don't think so, Mace, because we played the 6th seed, didn't we? I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up. I thought Minnesota was the 6th at 47 wins.
Yeah, could be.
So, John, we were talking with Mace right before we got on, and I think one of the questions I asked is this it in terms of moves? Because you hear all these things about what's going to happen. Is there going to be another trade? Is Rob going to be able to pull, another trade out? And what are your thoughts on that? Has all this, obviously picking up, Matisse Thybulle and Zaire Williams, I'm excited about those guys because they're long. We haven't had a 3 and
defend.
we haven't had a 3-and-D now. I think it makes me feel like for the last 3 or 4 years, every year we keep talking about getting a center and getting a 3-and-D, and we just can't do it. Last year we had Marcus Smart. That was great. He was a good defender, but he was older. Now you got some guys that could actually run around with OKC and Spurs.
By the way, Minnesota was the 6th and they had 49 wins. So 49 wins.
If we would have 46 wins, we would have been probably the 7 or 8 seed.
Playing? Okay.
No,
the 7 seed was 42.
No. Well, the 7.
Oh, no, that was the play-in. Yeah.
Yeah. So the 7 seed was 45, and the 8 seed was 42. So we'd be the 8 seed.
Yeah.
If we get 46.
Play-in tournament. Are you happy if we get into the play-in tournament, Jacob?
I'm happy if this team is playing well together. I think if the product on the floor is exciting, as long as we stay healthy. I'm excited to see how Walker Kessler is going to play with Luka. I'm excited that Luka has had an involvement with everybody that has been signed. These are all exciting stuff, right? This is a team that Luka wanted. They've obliged. Now it's time to go out there and see what they can do about it.
You excited about Matisse Thybulle? We were talking about him.
I
actually think that's a super underrated signing.
Yeah, elite defensively, too. Look it up.
I'm just a little sad that they keep giving these guys 1 year, 1 year contracts. It would be great to get 1, maybe 2 year with a team option because these guys keep coming and leaving after a year when they get to play so well on a big stage and then they parlay us into a bigger contract.
Yeah, we've taken advantage of that. That's what I thought Jonathan Kuminga was going to do. Come here for a year, pump up your value, then go somewhere else and get a bag.
Still could
do that.
I don't think it's happening, but he still could.
Game of Games, John, is brought to you by Jacob Imrani.
The guy sitting right next to you.
He's the guy.
800-345-6789. Jacob, that's a very easy number to remember, 800-345-6789.
Drove by an accident this morning. I wanted to roll down the window and yell, hey,
call Jacob!
Jacob, thank you very much for coming in. Great seeing you, man.
Great chatting
Again,
with you
that
guys.
number, 800-345-6789. Coming up next, Super Crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
If I'm Derek Carr, and I want to win a Super Bowl before I'm done.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
How about this? You look at Stafford's record, you look at how Stafford plays and the amount of time that he misses, which is very, very minimal, and you say, hey, look, if you're the Rams and you don't have what you call a viable backup quarterback, Why would you not at least knock on the door of Derek Carr? Now you've got a 34-year-old veteran quarterback who started probably a couple hundred games in his career. And now, Ty Simpson, you're our third-string quarterback, and Stetson Bennett, in theory, could be the odd man out. But if backup quarterback is a critical position for the Rams because of Stafford's age and injury history, then getting a real backup quarterback, someone with real experience, might be on the Rams' radar.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. It's a fruity candy flavor explosion, and I mean explosion. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, a zero-sugar treat that's sweet tooth approved. These can take care of my candy cravings and provides a tasty caffeine kick without all the sugar. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get candy-flavored chaos with Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Tired of watching life from the bench? It's time to get in the game. Globe Life is looking for people who want more than just a job. Set your own schedule and help families protect what matters most. No experience? No problem. Training is provided, and you don't need anything to get started. It's not a desk job, it's a shot at building your legacy on your own terms. Your road to the championship starts at GlobeLifeCareers.com. Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. Have you become a part of the ESPN LA Blue Crew? Well, if you haven't, why haven't you? The Blue Review presented by LAX. Each weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. with me, Gregory Arthur Bergman, thanks, Cappy, and Marcus Grant. We're talking Dodgers baseball first thing in your day and getting you warmed up for the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. The Blue Review on our ESPN LA YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. Weekdays at 6:30 a.m. Live and always on demand. Your home for real Dodgers talk, ESPN LA.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Ireland's in Idaho. Look who's here. Travis and DeMarco. What is going on, guys?
I'm feeling good.
Are you?
As good as you can feel on a Tuesday.
Is that as much enthusiasm
Well,
you can muster?
Very enthusiastic, but just
you guys
I'm
are
not buying it, Trav. You're not giving it to us, man.
You guys are at the end of your lit. We
true.
are at the very beginning of our lit.
And I know how much you love lit.
Yeah. So, you guys have made it through the meat grinder, and we're just about to stick our face into it.
We did survive it. We did survive it, and you guys now have that to look forward to.
That's good news.
So we were talking a little bit earlier, DeMarco, about my surprise. Last year, my surprise team in the NFL was the Bears. I said at the beginning of the year, I said, Caleb Williams, look out, Bears are coming.
Does that count? Because you said it for like 2 years in a row.
I might have been a year early. You're right. Now, you could say I'm a year early now, but my surprise team for this year is the Raiders.
Really?
I like the Raiders. I love Clint Kubiak. I think he's a great.
Do what?
I think they can win 9 games this year.
Really?
I think the Raiders are going to win 9 games.
Okay,
not in that division, DeMarco.
Sell me. Go ahead.
Sell you?
Yeah, I don't see 9.
I think they're going to finish ahead of the Chargers.
I think the offense is. I do. I think they're going to finish ahead of the Chargers. I think the offense is going to be unlocked.
Cousins is going to be.
I think Fernando Mendoza is starting game 1. I think Fernando Mendoza, Mike Florio said earlier, if Fernando Mendoza is the best quarterback on the field, you can't have this grooming thing going on.
Okay.
He's got to start. I think Fernando Mendoza is a winner, and I think he's going to start game one.
If that's true, then they hit the lottery. They got the right guy. If he takes them from where they are now to 9 wins as a rookie, oh, God, then the Raiders are going to win a Super Bowl inside of 5 years.
But if you think about it, there are a lot of quarterbacks. John cites a lot of quarterbacks who sat for a year. There are as many quarterbacks who started year one, right?
I don't think that's true.
Jaden Daniels,
the
CJ
only
Stroud,
guy that really
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, the only guy that really had success after sitting was Carson Palmer.
No, not true, DeMarco.
Jordan Love.
Aaron Rodgers sat for 3 years. Patrick Mahomes sat for a year.
Or is it
John
the number one
Elway
pick
sat
that
for
sat?
6 months.
The number one pick that sat was
I
him.
think
Elway.
I think Mendoza plays at some point this season, but I think him week one, you're setting him up for failure.
Oh,
You're setting him up with a team.
Do not challenge my hot take. This is my hot take.
Go for
I
it.
apologize for cooling your hot take.
This is a sizzling hot take.
The Raiders
I
have
like
been so bad for so long, and look, maybe they finally got it right. I thought they did a good job when they hired Pete Carroll. I thought that hiring Pete Carroll, getting Geno Smith, was like some adult decision making.
I
like,
thought so too.
And so now they're going younger guy as coach, and a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, but that Raider stink is hard to get off.
I think Clint Kubiak was an elite offensive coordinator, and I think he's going to be a great head coach.
Out of the gate.
Out of the gate.
I mean,
Mace, just out of curiosity, when do you think the last time the Raiders won a playoff game is?
The 80s?
No.
I mean, it's been longer than that. It's been...
I bet it's been 20 years.
20 years sounds right.
23 years.
Yeah.
January 19th, 2003.
Oof.
I mean, for them to even make the playoffs would be a huge, huge step forward.
So if I'm right, I am...
It's even better than
it's
your
a huge
Bears
call
prediction.
if you're right.
Total stinking genius.
No,
right.
your Bears prediction was unbelievable. If you hit this, it'll even be better than your Bears prediction.
You think about
I'm
it.
talking about.
Denver might be the best team in the AFC.
I think Denver's very, very
do you
good.
want
I
me to
think
go
the
through the
Chargers
schedule?
are knocking on the door too, Trav.
I think Kansas City is going to be Mahomes is back. I
Is
think
he gonna
San
start
Diego.
game one? Is Mahomes starting
that's
game
what it
one?
looks like.
That's what he's going to try. That's what he's
That's what
shooting
it looks
for.
like.
I think San Diego or LA or whatever you want to call
San
the
Diego
Chargers. They've got a real coach. They've got a real quarterback. They've got some good defensive players. If they were in the NFC, or excuse me, the AFC North, maybe with the Browns and some the Bengals and some stuff, but not in the West.
I'm not
There's too many
saying
good
13
teams.
wins. I'm saying
You
9.
said 9? You said
9.
playoffs, though. You said...
Mace, does 9 get him in?
No.
It's right on the bubble.
Not in the
It's
AFC.
right on the bubble to be in, right?
What's
9
the
wins.
schedule, Em? What did you have?
Here's the schedule.
Okay.
They open the season against the Miami Dolphins.
Okay,
so
win.
that.
Chargers next. And
You'll
they're
definitely beat the Chargers.
in LA.
Yeah,
You'll definitely beat the Chargers?
Yeah. Oh, it'll be a Raiders home game.
Then they're in New Orleans to play the Saints.
Win.
They're home against the Chiefs.
Loss.
I got them 3-1.
They're in New England against the Patriots.
Loss 3-2.
The Patriots could come down. Who knows? They will be home against the Buffalo Bills.
Loss.
3-3.
They will be home against the Rams.
Loss.
And home in Las
That's a
Vegas,
loss.
not
They're
home
3
in
and 4.
LA.
They're 3 and 4.
They will be in New York against the Jets.
I'll go win on that. 4 and 4.
They're going to be at San Francisco against the 49ers.
L.
They will be home against the Seahawks.
L.
Loss.
They will be at Broncos.
L.
Tough.
They will be at the Cleveland Browns.
Win.
You can win that.
At Cleveland.
At Cleveland.
When?
That is going to be
Cold.
I got them
November
4-8.
29th.
That is going to
Could be
cold.
Did you say November 29th?
That's correct.
Yeah.
With a rookie
It's a
quarterback.
beautiful time to be
Then
in
it's
Cleveland.
With a rookie
When
quarterback.
isn't it?
home against the Chargers.
Win.
Loss.
Home against the Broncos.
Loss.
4-10.
Home against the Titans.
Yeah.
Win.
Win.
And then at Arizona Cardinals.
Win.
Ending their season at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Loss.
Well,
I got
that's a
him
win.
6 and
Mahomes
11.
is resting.
My
Yeah.
general thought is they'll split with Kansas City. They'll split with San Diego or L.A. Chargers. Those will be splits. I think they'll get swept by Denver.
Because they're the Raiders, though, the Jets, the Browns, the Saints are and the Dolphins are all toss-ups. Like they're not going to go 4-0.
They're toss-ups right now, but if they get off to a good start, they'll be favorites.
You cannot put 4 wins on the board for the Raiders against anybody, even against those 4 opponents. Like if they went 3-1, that's really good.
You got to pay attention to where those games are. And
I'm telling you, if I am right on this, you guys all shut the F up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm doing.
If you're right about this 2 years in a row, we're going to Vegas and we're going to get ahead of 2027.
This would be as impressive, if not more, than your Bears prediction.
Bears prediction was good.
Yeah, Bears prediction was good. They're really good. So, by the way, training camp's finally here. We're there next Wednesday. When are you guys out?
We're there next Friday, I believe. We're there the 31st.
Just can't get here soon enough.
I know.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Especially this time of year, post-All-Star break, post-World Cup. It's like, come on, bring on the NFL.
So you're there, you said Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
We're there Friday, DeMarco. Is Aaron Donald there by the time we're there
That's
on
a
Wednesday
very
or
good
Friday?
question.
Do you think he's made his
Coaches
call by then?
report Friday. You would like to know by then.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you guys something about baseball. I had this in my email today, but we never got to it. The All-Star game was exactly 1 week ago. Jeff Passan did a deep dive a day or two ago about this potential lockout. He says it's so bad, these two sides are so far apart, that they might not even exchange any more proposals. They're just resigned to a work stoppage. In other words, it's a game of chicken now. Who blinks?
The owners.
I agree.
They blinked in 94.
They've blinked every time.
Yeah,
and the players have never blinked.
Never once.
The players have won every single dispute with the owners.
Let's say you guys are right. How long's the lockout?
Year and a half.
You think it's that long?
Wow.
I do.
We'd miss sports at 2 seasons?
Yeah.
Oh.
You think the sport survives?
I don't think it'll be that long because it would literally put Major League Baseball on life support at that point.
Trav, I think almost any lockout just deals a crippling blow. I can't believe there aren't guys smarter than me who can figure this out.
Tell me this. What if, the lockout's going to happen in December.
Mm-hmm.
No spring training, no start of the year. What if they target the All-Star break or the 4th of July as a time to end, and then you at least get the second half of the season in the World Series?
Right, but let me ask you this. What incentive, if the owners really want a salary cap, would there to even start a season then? Because the owners think this is a fundamental change that needs to happen. They're all billionaires. Why aren't they just waiting the players out at that point?
But I would say, aren't they devaluing their franchise?
They're devaluing the entire sport at that point. And especially, I think, look, if you own the Dodgers or the Cardinals or the Cubs or the Phillies or one of these teams like that, you could probably just shut the doors for an extended period of time and you're still okay. But if it's the A's and the Pirates and some of these other places, like they're going to not be able to continue to do whatever it is that they're doing to keep their lifestyles, their businesses running. Like, this is not just something that they do for fun. A lot of these teams are functioning as the business that these teams do. I'm hopeful, and I read what you were talking about, John. I'm hopeful that the old adage that deadlines make deals becomes true.
Hope so.
That as you get closer to it, both sides are more incentivized to try to make a decision because baseball – this is as popular as baseball has been to 100%. Me since the 70s and 80s.
I totally agree with you, Trav.
Yeah, it is. I think
to mess it up now with all the successful rules changes they've made over the past 2 years and how fun the sport is would be so
and the ratings
stupid.
And the worldwide
and I think
audience.
The Dodgers being a dynasty, a juggernaut, is good for the game. Like the economics we can talk about, and maybe they got to figure something out, but having a team that everybody's shooting for, the way that the Chiefs were running away with it, the way that the Pats were running away with it. We've seen the Yankees kind of climb that mountain a handful of different times in our lifetime. It's good when there's one of these teams that everybody's trying to get on their level, and that it's the Dodgers. It's great for us because we're Dodger fans, but I don't think it's bad for baseball to have some incredible example of how good a team can be, not just because of their economic might, because of their intelligence, because of their scouting, because of their development, because of their culture, because of all the things that they do so well. I think that's good. It's like, what's the guy that owns the Mets? Steve Cohen. Like Steve Cohen has talked about this. When Peter Seidler was still alive down in San Diego, he had talked about, like, we're trying to do what they're doing. And I think that's what everybody should be trying to do. Maybe you can't do it with the same amount of money, but you can certainly follow a lot of the other parts of it.
All right, let me add this because I know we're almost out of here. Speaking of the Dodgers, it has just been announced in the last 5 minutes tonight's game is being delayed for rain. It was supposed
in Philly, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be first pitch at 3:40. That is not happening, but they do think there's a chance they get it in tonight. So if you're out there driving around and you want to watch the Dodger game tonight, it may be starting later than usual, but I think it's going to start.
I think it's Robleski and Wheeler.
Yeah, good pitching matchup.
Really good pitching matchup. All right, guys, we're out of here. We're back tomorrow at noon. Coming up next for you, DeMarco and Travis, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN, on the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN.